Venus is farther from the sun than Mercury, but here's the cosmic joke. Venus is hotter. Wait, how can the second planet beat the first one in a heat contest? Which planet do you think is the true inferno of our solar system? Write your guess in the comments. No Googling allowed. Fun fact, ancient astronomers once thought Venus might have oceans. Now we know it's basically a giant oven. Mercury, the fire and ice world. Let's start with Mercury. Closest to the sun, it seems like an obvious winner. And yes, during the day, Mercury's surface can reach 800 degrees F, hot enough to melt zinc. Imagine standing on a frying pan that stretches for thousands of kilometers. You'd fry before noticing. But here's the twist, Mercury has no real atmosphere. At night, the heat escapes into space and the planet freezes to minus 300 degrees. Imagine standing on the surface. You'd burn on one side and freeze on the other. It's the ultimate cosmic barbecue with a built-in freezer. Quick question, if you had to choose, would you rather survive on the scorching side or the freezing one? Drop your answer below. Fun fact, a single day on Mercury lasts 59 Earth days. That means if you wanted to see a sunrise and sunset, you'd have to survive nearly 2 months of frying first. And yet NASA's Messenger spacecraft found frozen water in craters near the poles. Ice billions of years old, right next to the hottest place in the solar system. Now that's a cosmic paradox. Venus, Earth's evil twin. Now, Venus, from a distance, it looks beautiful, almost like Earth's twin. But don't be fooled. Venus is wrapped in an atmosphere so thick and toxic it's like living under a giant pressure cooker, 90 times denser than Earth's air, filled with carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds. The result is a runaway greenhouse effect that makes Venus the hottest planet in the solar system. Temperatures reach 900 degrees F, hot enough to melt lead. So, if you tried to cook an egg there, well, the pan would melt before the egg. Want to make an omelet? Good luck surviving long enough to whisk the eggs. Fun fact, a day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days, while a year, one orbit around the sun, is just 225 days. That's right, technically a Venusian day is longer than its year. It's like celebrating New Year's before finishing Monday. Extreme facts, fun comparisons. And what about Mercury? Mercury has the shortest year in the solar system, just 88 Earth days. That means if you live there, you could celebrate 4 birthdays in a single Earth year. Cake supply might be a problem. Venus versus Mercury. One swings wildly between fire and ice, the other bakes eternally. Both are extreme, both are deadly, and both show how distance from the sun is only part of the story. So why is Venus hotter, even though Mercury is closer? The answer is simple: atmosphere. Mercury's lack of air means heat just escapes into space. Venus's dense toxic blanket traps heat so effectively that it turns the whole planet into a hellish oven. NASA's Melon spacecraft revealed vast volcanoes and lava plains. Some scientists even believe Venus might still be volcanically active today. It's not just hot, it could be alive in a very dangerous way. Warning for Earth. And here's where it gets personal. Scientists often call Venus a warning from the future. If Earth's greenhouse gases keep rising, we could tip into a runaway effect too. Not as extreme as Venus, but enough to make our world far less hospitable. The battle between Mercury and Venus isn't just trivia. It's a reminder of how fragile our own planet really is. Conclusion. So, the winner of Who's Hotter is Venus by far. Mercury may be closer, but Venus is the true inferno. Now, the big question. Do you think Earth could one day turn into a second Venus, or will we learn from our twins' mistakes? Let us know in the comments. And if you had to visit one of these two worlds, which would you pick? The frying pan or the freezer? Because in the end, the battle between Mercury and Venus isn't just about heat, it's about survival, and what these worlds can teach us about protecting our own.